Yo, you such a pussy ass. Word to my mother. I want you to, but I want you to die slow. Where you, I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you gotta think of me.
Hey YouTube, picture this, your ex drops a legal bomb so big it shakes Twitter, and you clap back with the words, "I hope you die slow." Grab some popcorn because the Cardi B Offset saga just turned into a full-blown soap opera, except with better beats, more cuss words, and a $50,000 kids bill. Nobody wins when the family feuds, except maybe the lawyers charging by the hour. Let's break down how a power couple worth a combined 100+ mil ended up beefing over diapers, Bentleys, and who gets the Atlanta mansion. Strap in, fam, this drama's messier than TikTok comments at 3 a.m.
And if one is making more than the other, and the divorce will affect the lifestyle of the other spouse, then comes into the considerations of spousal support. Because each spouse is entitled to the style of living that they had when they were married. So if one is making a lot more money than the other, then that person would may be entitled to pay spousal support to the other person.
May 29th, 2025, Offset strolls into court like, "Surprise, I want spousal support, maybe child support too. And by the way, the kids should stay with Cardi." Bruh flipped the script harder than a DJ at Rolling Loud. His PR spin? "My lawyer told me to ask because Cardi wants everything, cars, cribs, custody." Remember, spousal support ain't the same as child support. It's less buy culture crayons and more cover my iced out chain habits. Offset's worth around 40 million, Cardi roughly double that. But in divorce math, lower earner means potential payday. But the dude didn't stop there. He whispered to the Breakfast Club that Cardi barely sees the kids. Bro really said she's a deadbeat mom. Congratulations, Kiri. You just poured gasoline on a lit candle.
Kiari is allowed to see my kids. There is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. Okay? He stood up my kids 3 times. He has seen Blossom only like 5 times. Okay?
Cardi wakes up, scrolls her phone, sees deadbeat trending next to her name, and transforms into a Bronx-born flamethrower on X Spaces. 3 minutes later, we get a profanity playlist Apple Music couldn't clear. "You're a bum-ass dude. Word to my mama, I hope you die slow." Whoa. Somebody check the thermostat, hell's freezing. She lists every penny she drops, driver 10K a month, private schools 80K a year, nannies, tutors, chef, 24/7 security. Basically, her household budget looks like the GDP of a small island. Then she claims Offset seen baby Blossom 5 times only. That's fewer visits than my dentist. And she says he weaponized a FaceTime clip of their daughter, saying she misses mommy. That's not shade, that's a solar eclipse. Twitter exploded. Hashtag die slow and pay your own bills climb faster than Drake subtweets. Memers called Offset Sir Broke a Lot, photoshopped a Cash App QR code on his forehead, and made Cardi Thanos snapping alimony away unhinged.
Y'all wanna know what's the kids' bills? Start adding. Y'all need to start adding right now, right? So my kids got their own driver. They pick them up from school, they drop them off, and they take them to gymnastics and to wavy unboxing classes. The kid's driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month. So that's $10,000 a month just on a driver for my kids. All right, cool. Culture school this year, you didn't pay for it. That's $45,000. Wave school a year is $35,000, which you didn't help me pay for it this year at all. My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week. The nanny was $700 a day, but because she's only staying in the daytime, $500.
Cardi rattles off numbers like an auctioneer on Red Bull on her price on Parenthood. Driver on retainer, $10,000 per month. Culture's tuition, $45,000 a year. Wave's tuition, $35,000 a year. Cousin babysitter, $3,000 a week. Day nanny, $500 a day, 24/7 security because haters stay extra. Added up over 50 grand a month before Happy Meals. Meanwhile, Offset apparently hasn't paid a dime in a year. Cardi's math lesson ends with, "Send me some bread or at least show up." Ouch. Legal analysts say venue matters. Georgia could be stricter on support than LA. It's like choosing between a pop quiz and a surprise final. You'd fail both, but one hurts worse.
In Queens criminal court for Cardi B, the 29-year-old rapper has pleaded not guilty to charges of reckless endangerment and assault for her alleged role in a 2018 brawl at a Flushing strip club. Cardi B is accused of throwing a bottle at two bartenders, ordering her friends to then attack them. The rapper turned down the chance to plead guilty to third-degree assault in exchange for a conditional discharge.
Flashback montage time. Secret wedding 2017. Cheating scandals 2018 on repeat. Like a glitchy Spotify track. Cardi allegedly ordering a strip club beatdown. Felonies dropped to 15 days community service. Celebrity perks, am I right? Offset interrupts her rolling loud show with a 2 a.m. apology bouquet bigger than his ego, but public humiliation only grew. Years of Offset did what? With who? Where? Would make any spouse side-eye a FaceTime call. Trust issues? More like a trust canyon. Cardi's now on her single era, minding my millions vibe, and Offset's paperwork just shoved that into overdrive. Enter Stefon Diggs, Patriots wide receiver, route runner, and apparently Cardi's new soft launch bae. Memorial Day weekend, paparazzi catch them yachtside in Miami. TikTok's like, new couple alert. Offset's like, hold my filing. Diggs posts cozy pics captioned, to the month of May, appreciate you, gotta stay focused. Sweet, right? Nah, dude layers an audio clip of Quavo saying, wrap it up then. That's subliminal shade spicy enough to make Taco Bell jealous. Cardi reposts with one word, solid. Offset fires back on IG blasting NBA YoungBoy's dead trolls with the caption, dead. Congratulations, gentlemen. You've turned divorce court into WrestleMania. Sports blogs wonder if we're about to see an NFL rapper fistfight. I'm just here for the memes of Offset and shoulder pads and Diggs dropping bars. Offset's asks for joint legal custody. Kids live with Cardi. Cardi claps back. Primary caregiver right here, judge. Also, he's on tour 300 nights a year. Where's he gonna keep diapers? The green room? Property beef? Cardi's still paying the Atlanta mansion mortgage like a reluctant sugar mama. She tells him, B, split it 50-50 and sign the papers. Support calculator swings between $0 and $50,000 plus a month, depending on whether the judge sees Offset as wounded or Wolverine. Key date, June 18th, 2025, temporary support hearing. The court might decide who's writing checks or who's writing diss tracks first.
I'm gonna watch what I'm gonna do to you. Watch what I'm gonna this, that, blah, 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 blah. You already done it all. You already done it all. You already done it all. You done it all. You done it all. You done it all. Nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing surprises me. You done it all, so I don't care.
Bloggers whisper Offset's pitching a tell-all docuseries titled Set Straight. Cardi's camp hints her next single Bag Back features Stefon Diggs yelling touchdown in the outro. Fans argue true heartbreak or marketing masters. Either way, streaming royalties could out-earn any support order, so maybe both sides win. Capitalism is hilarious like that. Meanwhile, TikTok conspiracy threads claim Jay-Z is ghost mediating the split to drop a joint Rock Nation anthology. Yeah, and my pet goldfish just bought Ethereum. Chill.
The attention. If I want to mention my name on every song, I can. You want to know why? Because the 500,000 on my mother finger, and he gives me the vitamin D that I like. I am my biggest fan. Like, you know, I'm his biggest groupie. Like, when I'm in the building, I'm like, oh my God! Okay. When I pray, I mention my name. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm dying, the last word that's gonna come out my mouth is gonna be like,
So here we are. Cardi B wants freedom, Offset wants checks, Stefon Diggs wants yardage, and the internet wants drama. Whether the judge signs Cardi's name on a support order or stamps Offset's karma, one thing's clear. This love story's final beat still hasn't dropped. Question for you. If the richer parent should always pay, does Offset deserve a cut? Or is he just running the hurt husband hustle? Sound off below and keep it spicy. Cause in hip hop's favorite soap opera, the next episode's always one tweet away.